IIT Gandhinagar is recognized as one of India's most sustainable campuses, with state-of-the-art projects in water management and solar energy generation. The unique, idyllic natural surroundings offer an excellent place for engineering students to learn about how to live sustainably on our fragile planet. Human-caused climate change is escalating much faster than scientific models have predicted. People at the bottom of the economic ladder are most affected, especially when we consider food, which is part of all 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. To address this pressing need, IIT Gandhinagar Masters and BTech students from different disciplines teamed up with the Wind Foundation to study the problem firsthand. They formed teams and worked with 3 field sites over the course of the semester.
Namaste. Kaise hain? What are they making today? Popcorn.
The field sites are managed by the Wind Foundation and their partner NGOs, Saath, Samarth, and Chetna.
And Wind Foundation aims to bring innovations to grassroots for sustainable social development in 2 domains. One is mother and child nutrition, and second is water and sanitation. And inevitably, this also means empowerment of communities with special focus on women, to empower them to take charge of their own destiny, adopt innovations, adopt innovative techniques, innovative processes, business models, and to progress, and to also help the communities become healthier.
The iterative design thinking process begins with deeply understanding and empathizing with the women entrepreneurs who make a business out of creating nutritious snacks for their communities. They are called nutripreneurs. Students learned to conduct interviews and create empathy maps. They also created system dynamics maps to fully understand the economic and cultural forces that influence the lives of the nutripreneurs. The in-class design thinking process includes storytelling, playful brainstorming.
Abhinav, come on, let's go. Ideas, Pearl, ideas.
Rough prototyping underscoring human factors that is then followed by field site testing. The students worked collaboratively with the nutripreneurs, using action-oriented compassion to define problems and materialize solutions that were presented and tested with the nutripreneurs. Zoom presentations, as well as in-person field visits, were conducted to continuously improve the prototypes.
Typically in India, there has not been much focus on design thinking. So the engineering students are typically good at analysis, but not as synthesis. It enables students to to work in groups and generate some solutions. Now this process of prototyping, trying out solutions, improving them is extremely important in any field in terms of improving, whether they go to industries or research or academics, and this will definitely help them also in future.
When I took this course, the idea that I had about design is very different. I thought that design meant only drawing or Photoshop, taking pictures, taking videos. But when it comes to this design course, it was really different. Of course, we had to take photos and we had to take videos. We had to make our blogs. But this course also demanded making a prototype that will be helpful to other users.
I think that I have understood a lot of concepts about design, I didn't know what a prototyping is. Now I know what a prototyping is and how you iterate, how you refine your problem statement, and how you look for other things, which is important in business, which is important for design students to think again and again, to imagine more what can you bring to the concept and how can you make it look more useful and helpful for other people.
I realized that this course is something. Sustainability, coupling sustainability with the design components, and each of these components was something which was new, completely new to me. Empathy maps, system design maps, and it was not a fluke. We were actually learning design and we were actually questioning each and every step of making the prototype, each and every step of design with the things which I realize are very, very important. The feedback loops, the way you have to actually make the production plans, to actually articulate the things. Articulation, I believe, is very, very important, and this is something which I have learned in this course also. To articulate the things, to do the things again and again and again and again. So that is something which I believe is very important, and I take it as a lesson in my future.
You have this particular plate, this would be laminated, and over here you'll be actually having the chicky batter. The operation is like that. You have one person who will coordinate with both of his hands. At one side you rotate the roller. In the opposite side you will just push this particular sheet that contains the batter.
This is very much a work in progress. The class has never been taught. And also the idea of interacting with the field is rather new at IIT GN. They actually have HSS courses that do that, but not at the frequency that we need as designers and engineers. So these are the kind of things that are swirling around this, the creation of possibly a more permanent track that actually uses the design process in the field.
So the students' final presentation, which was there on last Friday, it really took us through the very wide variety of ideas which student worked upon, and that showed that student can create, can see the new potential and new possibilities where more mature minds may not have realized it. So they have actually identified potential areas and generated some draft solutions, or what you call it, an early prototype solutions, on which we have to work on it for probably many months, and some of it will generate solutions, and this can really improve the work of our nutripreneurs, that women nutripreneurs, in terms of their work, in terms of their production, in terms of their working comfort, and in terms of the marketing, realizing a much greater marketing potential. So this shows how students can generate new ideas, and that sort of supports our original hypothesis also, and we're happy that that's how it has actually turned out.
Okay, everybody. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. See you later.
All right.